Hello and welcome back to another art video. Today we will be doing some painting on these records. I'm very excited about it. This is what your pack is going to look like. It's going to be in a little paper bag like this, and I just emptied it out because I was just so excited. That yogurt cup is actually going to be for your water. You're gonna get Q-tips so you can dry. You're gonna get a paintbrush, an assortment of colors. I chose this blue because it reminded me of one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So as the video goes on, I hope that you will be able to guess what cartoon I'm talking about. I'm not gonna mention it until the very end, so don't skip. Don't do it. Just, you will find out as you go along, as you watch me paint this, you'll know what cartoon this is. And if you don't, then I'm getting old. But I don't think so. I think this cartoon is worldwide and still famous. Anyways, so back to the painting. I covered up my record completely with that blue. And now I'm just gonna go back and fill in any gaps with the blue. Anything that looks a little too dark, just put in a little bit more paint like this, like so. And then once I am content with how blue it is, I'm gonna leave it to dry overnight. And in the morning it's gonna look like this. And then I'm going to pick up my yellow and I decide to add to it. I think this is gonna be what's gonna give it away as to what cartoon I am referencing. I'm gonna add my little flowers and I'm just going to add them all over with these Q-tips, which are actually super nice to paint with. Anything that needs to look a little darker, I'm just gonna go over it. But, you know, who would have thought that Q-tips would have been good for painting? I don't know. I didn't think about that, but this is great. They're tiny little paintbrushes, and there's a lot of them. So here I go. I'm gonna finish that up. So then I saw the colors that I had available, and I was like, I mean, these are fine. I like them. But for what I'm doing, I'm going to just mix some of that red in with my yellow now that I wasn't using any more of that yellow to make a lovely orange. And that's going to be also some flowers. And you can do that too, depending on what colors you have. And you want to make a new color, you can always mix them up as long as you are okay knowing that you're never gonna get that yellow back. Unless you set some aside, but I didn't really need to do that. So this is what I'm gonna do. And I will check back with you when I am done with those flowers. Alright, at this point, if you haven't guessed what cartoon I'm talking about, either my art does not look like what I thought it did, or perhaps you are too young. But it's a homie who lives under the sea in a pineapple. Okay. So the other color that I was given was the silver, so I just made some bubbles, or at least that's what I imagined them to be. Alright, if you have not yet guessed, the inspiration for my record art is actually SpongeBob. So here is an actual image of someone else's record from the STEAM Leadership Program over the summer who painted the mural, and there's mine right next to it. I wanted to let you all know that we are going to be having a raffle for whoever completes this and sends us a picture of what it looks like. You get entered in the raffle once, and you get entered in the raffle 3 times if you send a picture of yourself with your art. You will send your pictures to gearup@be.wednet.edu. The email will be below in the description box, and we hope to see your pictures coming in soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye!